Share your story on this one. Share your story. Give us a call. Tell us how your DynaTrap has worked for you. This one is new and improved. It has a new UV LED light, lasts 6.5 times longer. It costs less to operate, attracts more insects, and we've added, what, 7 or 8 more insects? It has this fantastic coating, this gorgeous trellis look to it. What it is it is the solution to getting you back outside. It is quiet, it attracts the bugs, it then lets them expire down below without any zapping, without any splatting, none of that. It's easy to empty, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. For summers, you don't have to change that light bulb. We leave ours up until the first snow, and I put it up right about now. The problem is going outside and you're doing this, and then you go right back inside. We struggle through winter only to not be able to be outdoors during the summer because of the bugs. Take your space back. This works. We have sworn by them in my home, which we are outdoor loving people, for the last 4 years. And this is the new and improved one. So if you even had them in the past, first of all, give us a call, share your story. But secondly, this is when you upgrade and put the other one maybe into your garage where there are bugs, into the basement, give it to a friend or family member. You have 2 choices. The first one is, do you want that acre? The second one is the half acre. That half acre is if you have a half acre or less. The full acre is if you have an acre or right around there. A lot of people are getting more than one because if you have a home or a building in between the sides of your property, you'll want to get 2 so you can flank them. 6 easy payments of $13.29 or 6 easy payments of $21.63. And our do-it-yourself guy, our resident, just Sean of all trades, because I wouldn't say Jack because your name's not Jack of all trades, is Sean Pickford. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
We've loved these for forever.
I do too, because I had a pool. My kids wouldn't go in my swimming pool because of the horse flies.
Right.
There's nothing worse than putting in a pool and nobody wants to go in it. So we got our DynaTrap. Yes, I was skeptical when I first saw it. I wouldn't live without it. I absolutely love my DynaTraps.
I know, they're so great. Let's go through the colors real quick. Once again, share your story. Our testimonial lines are open. It's on your screen, 800-395-1601. That's how you talk to us and tell us how it's worked for you. This is the copper. It's exclusive to us here at QVC. You won't find it anywhere else. This is the tungsten. I love that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
High-end.
Yes, very much so.
Next is the green. That's exclusive. It's a gorgeous green. And the next one is the stone. And then, up top is the bronze, and that's very, very popular today.
Yeah, that's our new color this year.
It's pretty, it's exclusive as well.
Right.
So the only one you can find, or 2 that you can find anywhere else, are the stone or the tungsten. But when you find them elsewhere, they are anywhere from $75 to $125 more. Take a look at your price here. At DynaTrap.com, the other place you'll find them, it's $154 for the half acre. Our today's special value is $75 less. For the 1 acre, it's $254. Our today's special value is $125 less. It's 6 easy payments. It's around for a very limited period of time. And I love when we're doing this. We're doing this now because you get this home in 7 to 10 days, get it outside. You want to kill that life cycle of these pests. So plug this in, get it working right now before you start feeling the bites.
Yeah, because it's getting really warm this week, so we're going to have a lot more insects. We attract and capture mosquitoes, flies, wasps, hornets, stink bugs, moths, plus 7 new species of flying pests this year we tested for because of our new technology in that UV bulb. So you're seeing the stinging midges, the no-see-ums, Japanese beetles. Yes, we take care of the Japanese beetles. We used to get that question a lot. Gnats, blowflies, drain flies, miscids, all these things that you're seeing on your screen, 13 different species that want to force you back in your home when all you want to do is sit outside and relax.
It's so true. And this year, they're prettier. They look a little bit nicer.
Yes.
They last a little bit longer.
Right.
Not that they didn't look great before, but they're just fantastic and a very low price. Remember, share your story. It doesn't matter where you live. If you're here in Pennsylvania, if you're in Southern California, I know that my girls from Encore Elite, the Wildcats, who are going down to Florida, they're all watching right now. Florida specifically,
yes,
lots of the bugs. Does not matter where you are going to want to have this in your backyard, your front yard, the garage. You taught me that.
Yeah, I put it in my garage. So I have 2 acres outside in the backyard because we back up to a horse farm. There's a lot of standing water. So I love being outside of my backyard. We spend a lot of money to enjoy it. I have the half acre in my garage because Basically, when we wake up in the morning, the garage door goes open, we close it at night. Well, those bugs want to get out of the heat. They're trying to hide in the garage. Then after that, they try and get in your house. I cut them off at the garage. They don't go any further than that.
Right, it's great. Let's go on a little bit of tour. Let's show you how this works. Remember, our Share Your Story, our storyline is open. We'd love to hear from you. It really helps others in this situation. 90-day love it or return it guarantee on this.
Yes.
And you're going to tell us why in just a second. You get the 6 easy payments, and you're getting this home from $75 to $125 less.
Yeah, so it's real easy to operate. When you take it out of the box, it's all of 3 pieces. There's no tools required to put this together. So, and I'll turn it off and show you how easy it is. So there's 3 pieces. So this is your main piece here. This piece is your flap right here. That'll be in the bottom of the box. And then this piece will be nested on the top of it like this. All you're going to do is lift this off, set this down on a flat surface. It's real easy to do. Then you're going to take this guy here and slide it on the top. There's little grooves in here, so all you do is spin it around. It'll nest in there, and you can see when the fan's on, this pushes down, lets the bugs go in. Take your top, sit it on here, and just twist. Twist it on to the right, all right, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, there you go. Then there's a little switch in the front, clearly labeled, turn it on. There's a 10-foot cord that comes with this guy. If you need a longer cord, yes, you can plug it into an extension cord. Make sure that when you plug it in and turn it on, you leave it turned on.
Don't turn it off.
The
People
biggest
do that all the
mistake
time.
is they turn it on when they go outside, they turn it off when they come inside, and I'm like, I'm just not catching bugs. You're not leaving it on long enough. With our new technology here, this is less than 8 cents a day to operate this one, less than 2 cents a day to operate on this
These
one.
are the reasons why you're upgrading today, and so many of you are doing that. Just like me, I've had multiples of these. I put them at my parents' house. I put them at my in-laws' house. They're down at the beach, and that's like crazy time for bugs and
yes.
flies. But this is when you upgrade. They're prettier. They're nicer to look at. They cost less to run. We have new bugs that they are attracting. Durable all-weather construction.
Yeah, you don't have to bring them in during the rain and the thunderstorms and the lightning and all that kind of stuff. Leave them outside. So the brand new UV bulb lasts 6.5 times longer. You get 27 continuous months before you'd have to replace the bulbs on these. Before, it was 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Quiet operation. There's no zapping, there's no bug guts, there's no noise. I mean, we have 10 of these on. The air conditioning system here keeping us cool is louder than this is.
Right.
So you can put them by the pool, you can put them on a deck, put them on a fence. 2 to 6 feet off the ground is where you want to put them, and about 20 feet away from where you're going to be. Because you are attracting the bugs to this. Don't set it in the center of your picnic table, because they could stop off and bite you before they get
Right,
to you.
exactly. You want to put it away from
Right.
you. Here's your color choices. Bronze is exclusive, very, very popular. Down here, and that's our new color. This is your copper, also exclusive. Really pretty, isn't it? Tungsten's my favorite. There's the green, that's also exclusive to us here at QVC. And then there's also the stone, that's a beautiful one. $75 to $123, I think is what I wrote down. $75 to $125 less, depending on which one you get. Half acre is half acre or less. 1 acre is 1 acre or less. Get 2, which a lot of people are doing if you have a building in between your properties.
Yeah, because
or
that acts as
sides. Right.
Yeah, because it doesn't work through your house.
And
or
it's
anything like
amazing.
that.
You'll find some areas will collect more than others. Like the one actually in the front of our house is where it's just like crazy, and it's rewarding. You start to see it collect, and you're like, oh.
Well, that's how you know it's working. It's not just that you're not swatting yourself. You look in the retention cage and you see all the bugs that you've captured. That is the proof that this works. It's also why we give you the extended run time or the return time of 90 days so you can see it working. It may take a week or 2 till you start to really notice the bugs finding it.
Which is
and
again why I'm so glad we're doing it right now. In the past, we have presented these. We weren't able to get them until like May or June. I love that we're doing it now.
Yeah, and that's way into bug season already. So then you're really up against the wall because you got all these bugs. Now, when you started at the beginning of the season, you'll notice if you start right now, it'll be a lot faster to removing them and a lot faster for you to be enjoying outside.
You'll all of a sudden come May or June be like, oh, I haven't had the bugs yet. Huh.
Yeah.
And then this is why. I had my cousin, Katie, who is a bug magnet. My daughter, Grace, is also a bug magnet.
Yeah.
They have said they're already seeing the mosquitoes.
Yeah, because it's been warm.
And you know, this is your clue. Like once the crocuses start to come up, for us, the turtles come out of hibernation by our house. The bugs are here too at that point.
Right.
I mean, they are.
Right. And once it gets above 50 degrees, that's when all those eggs start to hatch. That's when you see all the bugs. It's going to be way above 50 degrees here on Monday. Could be 70 degrees here. We're going to see a lot of bugs. We haven't had any really snow this year. We've had a ton of rain.
We haven't.
Breeding ground for mosquitoes.
I feel like we probably haven't killed all those eggs and stuff because
No,
we
haven't.
haven't had the coldness.
No.
It's going to be a bad
So-
bug season, I feel like. That scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, here is what's happening. If you are just tuning in, you are watching QVC. You're watching Saturday Morning Q. We are halfway through this big show at noon Eastern time. This is our #1 value of the day. This is not just our #1 value of the day. This is our #1 value of the day for the biggest gardening day of the year.
Right.
It is our garden event. We could pick one product to cut the price in half and give it to you as a today's special value. We chose this one because we know you will not be gardening if all you feel is bugs.
Yeah.
That will put you back inside, and it doesn't matter how much great gardening stuff you have, you're not using it because you're inside. This is what you need to get in your home, and you probably need to get more than one. And I know so many of you who have listened, watched, not listened, and then come July, you're like, I need
I
those
should've.
DynaTraps.
Right.
And I'm like, sorry, they're sold out, or they're super expensive, the 5 that you can find left, because the price is a lot more. This is the day you get them. You have 90 days to make sure you love them. If you don't love them, return them. 90 days puts us in summer, just about, well, not technically, but close to. And you can make sure that there's something that you love, but you have to act quickly because they are going quickly. You can check out as a guest here at QVC on QVC.com. If you've never shopped with us before, make this your first one. You can use your major credit card and pay for it over the next 6 months. You can use our mobile apps. You can pick up the phone and talk to a lovely order operator.
A lot of ways.
However it works for you, the solution is all the same. There won't be the amount of bugs that you had last year without this.
And that's what it's all about. Getting it out early, getting those bugs, because we're talking about the mosquito when it comes to bugs.
Yeah.
I know more about mosquitoes than I really care
that
to.
funny? Me
but
too.
they are the #1 predator of all the predators on the earth. If you want to learn something about mosquitoes, look it up
Scary.
and see. Why? Because one female mosquito, and it's only the female, the male doesn't bite you, doesn't bother with us at all. One female mosquito can lay up to 200 eggs at a
They're
time.
very fertile.
She can do that 3 times in a 30-day life cycle. So they only live about 30 days. So that could be 600 more mosquitoes. That's why we want you to get it out now, start trapping those mosquitoes. The more you trap, the less you'll have. Most mosquitoes only fly within about 300 feet of where they're born. So if they're on your property, they were most likely born on your property. It's a great way to get started now. We know it's a little bit early, but the weather's saying it's not early.
don't feel
It's
like
going
it's
to be
early.
warm.
Yeah.
We're turning the clocks forward,
What
spring
is
forward.
that in there?
Oh, yeah. That's a big moth in there. There's stink bugs in there. There's thousands upon thousands of mosquitoes. And you know what? That was from Westchester.
Yeah, no, I believe
Westchester,
it.
PA. It wasn't like we put it in the middle of a swamp.
Right.
That was someone's backyard.
Can you imagine Florida?
Right.
Again, where my untamed girls are going in a couple of days. I mean, listen, that is, oof.
Yeah, but they're not landing on you. They're not on your kids. They're not on your pets. They're not biting you. So we all know what it's like to get bit by a mosquito. What about a wasp? What about a gnat? What about the no-see-ums?
Right, the no-see-ums are the worst.
What about the biting midges? I mean, they're kind of like sand fleas. Oh, they're really bad. They're really small. You can't see them.
I know about those.
Oh, yeah, they're nasty.
And you'll find other things too. Those are the ones that we have clearance to be able to tell you that actually
Yes.
works. But I will tell you, I have, we've people talking about how lizards live on top of them to get the bugs. I have the praying mantises live on top
I
of
have a little
them.
tree frog that sits on the edge, and he said, well, I don't have to go searching for dinner. It's coming to me. He sits there, they fly by, I see him, choop, and that's all he does.
Yeah.
Every night he's sitting right on the edge. There's a little grate in there so he can't get down in here, which is great. Your hummingbee, your butterflies,
Your
all right,
bees.
your bees, your honeybees will not get in here. They're not attracted to this. So all the people that say, well, what about the good pollinators? Nothing to worry about. They're not attracted to
I don't
the
know why I'm
DynaTrap.
still touching this. Our storyline is open. Share your story. We would love to hear from you about how these have worked for you, as they have in my family. This is an illustration of how it works.
Yeah, these are real mosquitoes flying into the DynaTrap. They get close enough, the powerful fan sucks them down into the trap, and they expire. That's what you want. You don't want them landing on you and biting you. You don't want them biting your kids or your pets. So put your DynaTrap out, let it collect the bugs for you.
You ready for some colors?
Sure.
Bronze is exclusive and it's new, and it's really popular. Most popular, actually. This is your 1 acre. This is your ½ acre. Listen, my in-laws, after we had them, they have a tiny, tiny, tiny little cottage at the beach. Tiny. I mean, there can't be more than a couple thousand square feet even with their land. They bought 2 acres of these. They're like, I don't care. I want to kill all the bugs, and even around that could even come by. Because at the beach,
you know what?
it's like a swamp.